loving you is very hard sometimes. As the dust settles in, your face turns gray. In the sweet desert nights, all else fades away. Hello and welcome, everybody. Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to perform this concert for you today. My name is Emma Rostykus, and I'm currently in the greater Los Angeles area. It is about 110 degrees here right now in the studio. So forgive me if I get a little red-faced as I'm singing and playing for you. But I'm very, very excited. I'm playing a pedal harp, which is also known as a concert grand harp. And that first song you just heard is called Sweet Desert Nights. It's an original, written by yours truly. Next, I would like to play for you another original. And this one is called Doin' Time. It's about those times in your mind when you just can't stop turning over the same unhealthy thoughts in your brain. And sometimes this happens when we get stuck in a certain rut or a certain circumstance. So I thought maybe some people could relate to this right now, considering our current circumstances. Here we go. Little caterpillars die, redefined, so I look to my window and I see the rain pouring down. I don't know where I'm going, Thank you. You might have heard a little bit of rustling around in there. That's because I actually have two helpers right now in the studio. I'd like to give a big shout out to Rick Walters, who is running all the videography and all the lighting that's going on right here, right now in this room, which makes it possible for me to be here doing this with you guys and for you guys. So thank you, Rick, and you will actually be getting a little sneak visit from him a little bit later, but I'll leave that as a surprise. The other creature that's in here is my dog, Opal, and she always has to be right underfoot when I am playing music, which is adorable and sweet. So if you heard some rustling around, that is who it is. It is Opal. And she's probably my biggest fan other than Rick. Anyways, the next song I'd like to play is a traditional folk song, so we don't know the exact artist because it was written so long ago, but it is arranged by Eileen Mulligan, this current version. It's called The Oak and the Ash. The next song is another cover, and it's called Nightingale. This song has been a song that I've played for quite a number of years, actually since I started playing the small folk electric harp. So I've done a number of performances with this in which family members might recognize, so please sing along if you do. Good? Thank you. Whew. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're enjoying the music so far. Let me just grab a sip of water. My homeland is Washington State, Bellingham, Washington to be exact. So I'm not totally used to this Southern California heat wave stuff yet. Although I am grateful to have a house that has air conditioning and a fan. It is quite nice. Okay, that is going to conclude some of the vocal singer-songwriter pieces for right now. And I'd like to go into a little bit of just some instrumental stuff on the harp. But first what I wanted to do is give a brief overview of the harp. So like I said, this is a pedal harp, which means that I change the key or the notes to flat, natural, and sharp with pedals. There are 7 pedals down here at my feet. So I'm changing as I'm playing. Not in every song, but in many songs. And these little rotators up here put pressure on the string when I put the pedal down or up, and they either take pressure off or they put pressure on. And that's what changes the tone of the string. So, the difference in between that and the lever harp is that the lever harp literally has levers right here, and I have to change those either before I start playing or as I'm playing if I want to change notes or keys in the middle of a song. That being said, this harp is much more versatile because once you learn to play the pedals with your feet and you get smooth at it, it's actually quite nice to be able to do that as you're playing rather than stop and try to use one of your 2 hands that you're using to play to put up the lever. But they both have their different purposes and uses. I would say the folk harp is more along the lines of singer-songwriter type stuff and folk tunes, just very simple things that stay in the same key. This lends itself more to classical music, jazz, blues, things like that. Okay, I'd now like to play you a song called Adagietto by Jean-Michel Damas. And I also wanted to mention, I forgot to on the last song, and I love to give credit where credit is deserved. That song, Nightingale, is by a fellow harpist, and her name is Deborah Hinson Conant. Such a beautiful song. This last piece I just played is called Vanille by Bernard Andres. And I'm actually about ready to play another piece by him because I love his composing style. It's very fun and kind of non-traditional in terms of he writes with a lot of different notation styles, such as, I'll give you a couple examples. On this song, Vanille, one of the notations is frappe sur le corde de la harpe, which is knock with your fist on the soundboard of the harp. That's not the exact translation, but that's what he's asking for. And then another one is bande la corde, which is where I play halfway down between the normal position on a harp, which sounds like this. So bande la corde is between that and the soundboard. There's also another notation, which you'll hear in the next song, called près de la table. And that's where you're actually playing right down on the soundboard. It sounds a little bit like a guitar in a weird way. So this is just for a different effect, a little bit non-traditional, and it makes it fun. This next tune is called Gingembre. Fun stuff. This next one is called Tango by the very well-known Carlos Salcedo. This next piece is actually a piece that I sought out for a student who's very interested in learning video game themed arrangements and pieces on her harp. And I really fell in love with this particular arrangement, so I decided to learn it for myself. This is from the video game Zelda, which I'm not very familiar with video games, but this is called Fairy Tale, and it's the main theme from there. You'll find it's very, very beautiful.